Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make the super duper easiest mask like ever. So this is what the final product looks like. And this mask is, you can make it bigger, you can make it larger. It only takes a few stitches. And you can use these hair bands, which are a lot easier to get a hold of than elastic right now, although there might be a run in the store on it. But these are super cool, super easy to make, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, when you download, print your pattern, make sure this square is 1 inch, and then you know that your pattern size is the right size. And I just kind of put on here the dimensions of the mask kind of in advance. So you just need to go ahead and cut it out. Super, super easy. You don't have to be perfect at this point because remember, you're pinning it down. And after you've made a couple of these, if you realize you need your mask to be bigger, then you can do that. So the next thing you want to do is get your piece of fabric, whatever it is. And remember, you're going to need 4 layers of fabric. Now, 2 layers are the outside of the mask and 2 layers are the inside. So you don't really need to cut 4 layers of, shall we say, your best fabric. But just so you'll know, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers of this fabric. For purposes of demonstration, I didn't iron this out, but you should iron your fabric. You should also wash your fabric in advance. And if you're giving these out as masks or selling these as masks, I would include, and this is what I tell my friends, when you get the mask, take it home, wash it with hot water and a little bit of soap, and you can either hang it up to dry or you could put it in the dryer. But I don't necessarily recommend putting it in a washing machine because that's just going to beat it to death. So then you just go ahead and pin it to your fabric. Pin it all around. Then you will have cut it out. And yeah, so that's all you do. Download your pattern, print your pattern, cut your pattern out, attach it to your fabric, cut it out from fabric, and in the next step, you'll see what you need to do. So you're going to start with your pattern and you just cut it out. And you want to put your right sides together. So you're going to do that one. Then you're going to do this one. So once you put your 2 pieces right sides together, then you just need to stitch along just the one edge. Just stitch all along here and all along there. Do those 2 pieces separately, and then I'll show you how to open them up and fold them and stitch them together. This is so cool. Okay, so I've stitched just the curved edges together. And see, now it kind of opens up, has that little mask pocket-y looking feel. So I'm going to open that one up. And in another video, I'll show you how to leave this part open in case you want to put a filter in there. So let me see. And then we open up the next piece and top sides together. So right sides together, put them together like that, and then you're just going to stitch. You need to stitch across the top here, all along that edge, and then stitch all across here. And then you're going to turn it inside out, leave these openings open. Don't close that up. Leave that open. So stitch all the way across here, stitch all the way across the bottom, and you're gonna need to iron it to make it look nice. Okay, so now I've stitched it together and I'm gonna turn it inside out. And actually I'm gonna take it back over there to the ironing board and iron it. And then we'll start putting in the little elastics on the side. See, it's easy peasy. And this, if you've got to make a whole bunch of them, this is the quickest and easiest pattern concept way of doing it. And goodness, I spent a whole 2 days trying different patterns, but I got it figured out. So almost done. Okay, so I've got it all nicely pressed, and this is essentially what it looks like folded. Super simple. So now I'm gonna take one of these hair bow ties and I'm just gonna put it here, but I'm gonna fold this down once and then I'm gonna fold this down twice. Yeah. And then, as they say, I'm gonna put a pin in it, on it. So just kind of get that like that. Pin it down. Because I wanted a nice clean look on this, on the edge. And then same thing, just put the other one in, fold once, fold twice. Make sure your little band's out of the way. Then just gonna pin that down and one more stitch and we are done. Because this one is not one that's gonna have a filter in it, but this is 2 layers of pretty high quality quilting fabric, so I think it will do nicely. So we are almost done. Yay! Okay, one little tip that I wanted to show you is when you're putting these bands in and you fold it down, it's better to just take 2 pins, stick it out that way, so when you come across with the sewing machine, you won't break your needle or anything, and it'll keep it looking really, really neat. And we're back and we're done. Ta-da! So that is super simple, super easy face mask. You can do lots of them in a short period of time. Yeah, I got a little extra, so I made a zigzag pattern, which I thought was pretty cool, just to kind of keep it down. And voila, that's it. I know it looks like a bra, right? But super easy. Good luck with everything. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye.